Yo, happy Tuesday. And, I've been getting a lot of messages and phone calls and emails lately. Just people, it's funny how harmonized, I would say, things that come in towards me get. What I mean by that is, like, for instance, with all the clients that I work with, it's funny how a lot of times for each individual coaching session that I'm dealing with, they're almost asking for the same thing that week. And lately I've been asked a lot about, how is it that I've had such a crazy, amazing life, where people think that I've lived like 15 lifetimes. How have I pulled that off? How have I jammed in so many things? The strategy is quite easy, and this year it's very pertinent, I think, the strategy, and that is that, I've been surrounded by death my whole life, since I was very young. I remember 1908, no, I'm kidding, 1967, my grandmother dying, who I was very close with, and since then, how many people around me have died, including, for a lot of people, they know that back in 1989, I was doing a movie with Chuck Norris called Delta Force 2. We were filming in the Philippines. I just finished the movie Lockup with Sylvester Stallone. Now I'm working with Chuck Norris. I'm on the high of a lifetime, especially as an actor in those days, working on big budget movies with legends and icons, of mine. And then I was on the Chuck Norris film. I was involved in a helicopter crash on set, a real one. It wasn't a stunt or anything. And 5 of my very close friends died, including one of my great, very close friends, Mike Graham, who is the key grip. He was 29 years old. I was 27 at the time, and he died in my arms. So because of that, I really realized that I'm on borrowed time. Right, is especially the helicopter crash, because here we are, we were young guys, and you weren't really expecting a helicopter to crash and people to die. We were just expecting to finish the day's work, and it was a weekend, and go out and have some fun on a movie location and hang out together and all that stuff. But it's because of that. And I've heard it said before, and I really get it, and that is, when you really know that you're going to die, you start to live. When you really know that this is not forever, you stop wasting time being pissed off and angry, and instead you fill your day and your life with doing the stuff that you want to do before it's over, and fulfilling the dreams that you want to fulfill, before it's over. And, after this whole coronavirus drama, next will be the Budweiser, and then after that it's the Carlton Cold. I don't know, I'm just kidding, but after the whole COVID thing, not so much, I guess, yes, it's sad for the people who've died and people who've been affected by it, but really the lockdown, the coming out of left field, nobody really saw it coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's here, and you see at any moment, life can be like that, and so can death. Is that one moment you're doing great, and the next moment it's over, or it could be over for somebody that you love and care about. And so, to live right now and to be very present, and here in 2021, to make sure that you fulfill your goals, your grand dream goals. Now, your grand dream goals, that's a term that I created because everything that you want to get done in life is a goal. I want to wash my car. I want to vacuum the house. That's a goal. I don't know if it really excites you or inspires you or gets you out of bed in the morning. But a grand dream goal, well, dreams, if you say just, instead of goals, you say dreams. Dreams are formless. They're nebulous. So a grand dream goal, those are, the reason I call it that is because it doesn't necessarily have to be big. It certainly doesn't have to be expensive. It can be, but that's not the criteria. What grand dream goals are, they're the goals that give you the most amount of joy to experience. And, which means that you're going to have to fill yourself with joy going after those goals. Otherwise, you'll get the goal and you won't enjoy that either. But the neat thing about grand dream goals, the ones that really inspire you, the ones that really bring you a lot of joy to experience, they're going to force you into growth. You're going to have to reinvent yourself. You're going to have to learn new skills, new tools, ask better questions, new questions. You're going to have to ask for help. Only weak people don't ask for help. Successful people ask for help because if you don't ask for it, you don't get it. A lot of people think that if I just tell you my problem, then you're going to want to help me. But that's not accurate. Instead, is you want to ask for help, and certainly ask for help from people who can give it to you, and also who have produced the result. So quit asking people who can't really help you, and that's all you got to hear is their drama afterwards, or try to shoot your dreams down. So be selective with it, but make sure you ask for help and from people who can help you. And it's funny, is successful people, really holistically successful people are quite abundant. And because we all got help to get to where we are in life, a lot of people are very open to helping you. The key to it, though, is put it into action. Nobody likes helping somebody and then you see that they didn't do anything with it. It was just hot air and lip service. So put it into action. And I would say is, really rewrite your goals today. Take 5 minutes. 5 whole minutes. Yeah, take 5 minutes and, just go, if I had no limitations, if I could do anything, had all the support of my family and friends and education and finances and everything, like I had no limitations, what do I want to experience most in life? And now, when I say experiences, it has to be measurable. A goal is measurable. A value or a feeling, like I want to be wealthy or I want to be happy, those are all feelings. That's a value, right? But a goal has to be measurable. So if you say I want to make $5 million, well, that's a goal because you know when you've made that or not, right? But if you say I want to be wealthy, well, that's a feeling. So these are your goals. And have no limitations. Let that inner child in you come back to life. And this year, from last year, this year should teach you that crazy stuff can happen. Stuff can come out of the blue, stuff that you weren't expecting. By the way, if it's not COVID, it could be something else, right? It was just a great educational time, is to do something with it and make this year count. And then after that, every year after that, make that count. Why not? It is going to be over, and you never know when that moment's going to be. Mike, my friend who died in my arms, he was 29 years old. Nobody expected it. I certainly didn't. And, that's 30 years ago. I'm still here. I'm still kicking by the grace of God. But you know what? Whoever promised you later today or tomorrow, they can't keep that promise. And I'm sure, there's people our age, whoever is seeing this, myself included, is that there's people our age who lost their life today and they weren't expecting it either, right? So, live, pull all the stops out. Make 2021 by far the launch pad and best year of your life, but make it a launch pad so that every year after this you start pulling all the stops out and you going like, what am I afraid of? And get help and get education, and get rid of some of your fear and your limiting beliefs and your story of why you're not going after your goals and dreams. I'm too old, I'm too young, I can't do it. I've already tried before and failed. You don't understand my life. I actually do. I work with a lot more people than you do. I have helped people achieve what even they thought was impossible. Gold medals at the Olympics, businesses that go through the roof, people that have kids who were told it was impossible to have kids, couples, obviously, all kinds of different things. There's not a goal that I've ever had clients tell me about that I ever go, that's too big, you might want to shrink that. See, because in physics, there's a law of cause and effect, right? That means that every result is the byproduct of a certain action or series of action, cause and effect. That means that any result or any goal that you want, there is some action or series of actions that will produce it. So whenever people tell me the goal they want to work on, I just start, helping them look for what's the action or actions that will produce it. Not even overwhelming, is it? So set grand dream goals. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos with you guys. I'm just really inspired. It's already kicking off to be an amazing year. As you probably know, in April 10th, I have my first live program back, after the whole COVID drama, and we're going to have a firewalk involved. It's up here on the Sunshine Coast of Australia, which is just amazing. And man, you want to talk about getting rid of the things that are holding you back and launching towards your goals and dreams. That's what the program's going to be all about. And at the end of it, we're going to do a little thing called the Firewalk Adventure. By the way, I am the record holder for the longest firewalk in history, 81 meters of 600-degree cold in my bare feet. And it's not to impress you, it's to impress upon you that when you focus, when you let go of that story, what you can produce is amazing. It's crazy, it's wonderful. But the best part about it is not only do you get to experience it, you also inspire other people where they can have their goals and dreams too. And you're the torchbearer that lights up the way, that shows people that it's possible. And that's awesome. And by the way, you want to make the world a better place? Lead by example. So, until I talk to you again, which is probably going to be tomorrow, have a most outstanding day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.